I'm sorry, but it was the only way I could...
Forget about it. I'm trying to. Yesterday's in the past. That's my motto. You gotta live for today.
Right.
Good advice.
So what are you doing down here anyway?
Although
Do you wish to pull the levers that control the future? At the expo, silly. Technology for a better tomorrow and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's actually why I'm here.
What are you doing?
Help me make it to jokes.
So, who are you supposed to be?
Don't you know your Homer? I am Techni Muse of Progress. You can tell by the lightning bolts.
Must have slept through that class.
I'm supposed to be a goddess-like. I'm the one who inspires all the great men who make the discoveries. And women, too. Leave us not forget Madame Curie.
Of course.
I never would. So you work for the expo?
Yeah, ain't it a kick? I greet all the important guests. And on the final day, I get to bestow the golden sundial on the winning contestant.
Got a nice gig here.
Techni, Muse of Progress. Not a bad gig.
Audie got it for me. It's my entree into respectability.
Help make it, yeah.
I've got a proposal for you. I have this friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Audie now.
It's not like that. See, my friend's in a relationship with Edna Strickland.
Oh, poor schmuck. I wouldn't wish her on anyone.
Then you see where I'm coming from. He won't listen to reason, but I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were, you know.
Ah, you are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Sometimes a guy's got to resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry.
Oh.
Edna might be a pill, but if I play dirty tricks on every dame who disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides, such stunts are beneath the dignity of Techni, Muse of Progress.
Audie works here?
So Artie's working for the expo too, huh?
Oh, Audie's doing swell. The papers made a big deal of him testifying against Kid. People have been beating down his door ever since the trial. The expo's darn lucky they could get him.
What does Audie do? What we already asked. How's Kid?
How's Kid's trial going?
Slowly. You know what they say. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but infinitely fine.
Except in Hill Valley, where they don't move at all.
What?
Nothing. It's just, you know, something I heard once. So no regrets about turning him in?
None at all. I should have known better than to take up with him in the first place. But what can I say? I was dumb. I let myself get taken in by his charm.
Charm?
So, what's the story with this expo? Whoa, that's a bit weird.
Beats me. Audie says it's all bred in circuses. But I ain't seen a single clown yet today.
I didn't say anything.
Let's ask again. It's obviously just a line that's just been missed.
Beats me.
I know. Come on, help me out a bit.
Look, my friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's
Obviously,
going out
AJ
with Edna
Cassio just forgot
Strickland?
to
You're
record
darn
that,
right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So...
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a muse.
Oh, we need to get her mad at him.
See you, Trixie.
From this chamber of wonders, we bid you a fond adieu.
She's really getting into this old Muse.
Muse is a good band. Yeah, let's
No, not that kind of Muse.
Oh.
I suspect.
You gonna walk?
No, I'm gonna walk around in a circle like an idiot.
Hey, Mr. Callahan, what are you doing?
I'm exploring.
It's not as nice as my truck back in '86. Jeez, I hope I still have a truck back in '86.
That's my biggest concern right now.
Now screw Jennifer and everybody else.
So let's try and
family, truck.
Oh, hey.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds!
Right, okay. We can't really talk anything else to it now.
Oh, Jan.
Let's try Doc.
Sure.
Doc will help us.
Doc.
He's just sitting there.
Ah, good. You're back. Give me the full report.
She says she likes you because you've got a virtuous mind, you look good in a suit, and you're completely faithful to her.
Damn. She's got me dead to rights. Well, you'll just have to find a way to change her mind. I'll be here if you need any help. Do you need any help?
How's the DeLorean?
Have you figured out what's wrong with the time circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double-checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits...
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
I can see this causing a problem. Well, I hope no one sees
It worked! Didn't it?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped by the hardware store and bought the parts for a chronometric analyzer.
Ah, okay.
Oh, what?
A diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Looks like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
Of course, that's what the truck's for.
Uh-huh.
About the Valley of the Future.
Yeah, we need to go.
The problem is, I think. Should we ask a few more questions?
We should.
How do we get rid of Edna?
So, what do we do about Edna?
Only one thing we can do. Lie. Make me out to be a less desirable catch than I really am.
Why would she believe me? She said she knows you inside and out.
Then you'll have to resort to skullduggery. You've done it before. You gotta be getting good at it by now.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Wow. Where's the younger you? I've got a plan. I've got a plan?
I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Good. Tell me. No, don't. After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
Only Trixie.
I suggested a little scheme to Trixie, but I don't know if she's going to go along with it.
Pursue whatever strategies you like, but please don't tell me the details.
Ooh. What's this expo all about?
Dad never told me about a Hill Valley Expo.
It was Mayor Thomas's idea. He had visions of Hill Valley becoming a magnet for big investors in the technology sector. But the venture folded after the 3rd year when the influenza exhibit leaked into the concession stand.
Damn influenza exhibit. So, where's the younger you? Just that.
Any idea what your teenage self is doing right now?
Unless I miss my guess, he's in the garage frantically working on his latest invention and cursing because he can't quite get it to work. Damn.
Yeah, some things don't change, do they?
Okay, go to the truck. The truck.
We'll probably see if we can hijack the truck. I reckon there's a reason why the Valley of the Future expo thing has been taken down now.
Oh.
You see, time is kind of passing a little bit.
Oh.
Can we take a look at this?
Press button to experience future Hill Valley, circa 1981. I don't think I've visited that timeline yet.
And after the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of, and life is sweet. Of course, our residents will want to venture forth into the fresh air occasionally. And what better excursion than a pleasure ride in this elevated super train of tomorrow? Of course, our residents will want to venture forth into the fresh
Press
air
button to experience
occasionally.
future Hill
And
Valley,
what better
circa
excursion than a pleasure
1981.
ride in this elevated super train
Sorry, I just
of
pressed the wrong
You
tomorrow?
already pressed that one.
And after the rain, Hill Valley, an artificial rainbow would like to remind you that you can find
this is too confusing. I'm going to
taken care of. Hardware. Life is sweet. Serving our fair
No
city
keys.
since
I'll have to find my wheels
1895.
somewhere else.
Keys.
Seriously, I am not stealing this truck.
Oh,
See if we can find out whose truck it is.
it's his truck, God.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not till
open?
tonight. Any...
Yeah. Inventory?
List of Emmett's strengths.
I still got some work to do.
Yeah, we're gonna find Emmett ruin his suit, I think is one of the things we have to do.
Ahem.
So he doesn't wear it.
Emmett
Back
probably
again,
won't
Mr.
help us.
Callahan? What can I help you with?
Well, I was thinking.
I talked to Trixie.
It's all Tracy.
I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techne, the muse of progress.
They didn't. Well, they said this expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this is what they meant.
What have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it. Allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that. I
So
won't
she
stand
work
for
at
it.
speed.
As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, she fits the costume. She's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines. What more qualifications do you want?
Oh, these people are impossible.
You're impossible.
Oh, I'm happy now. You want to get Trixie fired?
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
One simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society.
Sexist.
It creates a very bad precedent for the future.
Sexist.
Does it?
Very sexist.
But try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled.
Ooh.
That's how they operate.
Is it?
Hey, look, there's a guy by the
I
truck
could
now.
get her discharged
The guy.
if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman like that has left a trail of scandal, and I'd find it if I were still a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now. I'm too busy with Emmett and his invention.
You get her fired in a heartbeat?
So you wouldn't
Been
hesitate to get
It's
Trixie
a-
fired
yeah.
from her
Piano
job?
guy.
Cue ball.
If I had the
Cable,
goods on
yeah.
her. She's obviously got her
It's
employer
best.
completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. If we can...
That's all
Why
the
do you want
questions
to
I
get
got.
Trixie fired?
Very well then.
Right.
How about you? Have you got any questions for me?
So,
No.
if...
Then kindly let me pass.
God's sake.
I'm afraid I can't until I've located your registration form.
Oh, this is absurd!
Right, so if Trixie is seen with Emmett, then both Edna and Artie will be completely shocked.
Seriously, I am not stealing this truck.
Talk to Cue Ball.
That's
Maybe
right.
he'll give you a lift.
Hey, pal.
Oh, jeez, this guy again.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing.
Shouldn't you be in jail?
Yeah.
Shouldn't you be in jail with the rest of kids' gang?
I was, but then an opportunity availed itself and I
Sang like a canary.
prefer to think of it as exhibiting an admirable sense of self-preservation.
Will you be playing for Trixie later?
Will you be playing piano for Trixie later?
Nah,
Why not?
'cause little Miss Goody Two-Shoes thinks she's too respectable for cue ball these days.
Oh, really?
Aww.
You seem angry about Trixie.
You seem kind of angry about Trixie.
Angry. Listen, kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even kid doesn't know.
Oh,
Stuff that
wow.
curl your socks.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And now to see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just, well, it just cheeses me off, you know?
Chases me
What's so
off.
turco in
So
that?
what's so, toe curling about Trixie's past?
Probably people
Yeah,
should
like
stop
I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, come on.
No.
Tell you what, I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
Mum saw me in underwear.
I hijacked a
And
train.
my mum came on. My mum saw me in my underwear. Probably would be the best. Hijacked a train.
Last year, I drove a train off a cliff.
Why'd you do that?
You know, now that I think about it, I'm not really sure. It's a long story.
All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
Almost as
That was awesome.
embarrassing as this.
Whoa!
Is that Trixie?
Yep.
She's not wearing much.
No kidding. She did a lot of these artistic postcards a few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
Oh,
you
stare
will.
at him.
Have one?
I don't know. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
No.
Hey, I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.